Hello student. In the previous video we discussed about the resistance, SI unit of resistance, factors affecting to the resistance. In that we studied 4 factors, and from that 4 factors explanation we studied resistivity. So resistivity formula also we got, SI unit of resistivity we got, and definition of resistivity we discussed in the previous video. Now in this video we are going to discuss factors affecting the resistance. So in that 2 factors we discussed: length of conductor, area of cross section. So now third factor is there, nature of material of the conductor. How the resistance of conductor depends on nature of the material of conductor. The resistance of conductor depends on the nature of material of which it is made. So what is the meaning of this? What type of material we are using for making the conductor? So already that classification of material we studied. There are conductors, good conductors, resistor and insulator. So what type of the materials we are using for making the conductor? So according to that, the resistivity or resistance, it will depend. So resistors we are using. So resistors definition we discussed. Good conductors. So good conductors means less resistance, less power of opposing the current flow in the circuit. Like that we studied. And insulator. So high, the resistivity power is high. So like that, what type of material we are using? So on that nature of material, the resistance of conductor depends. Fourth factor is there, temperature of conductor. So what is how this resistance depends on the temperature of conductor. Most important factor is their temperature. The resistance of all pure metals increases on raising the temperature and decreases on lowering the temperature. If we increase the temperature, so resistance will also increase. And if we decrease the temperature, so resistance will also decrease. So temperature is also the most important factor to affect the resistance of conductor. So these are the 4 factors, those who are affecting the resistance of conductor. Now we are going to discuss resistance and resistivity. It is the most important difference between. Already we discussed resistance and resistivity, both we discuss. But in the exam they will ask in differentiate form. And it is very important question as the exam point of view. So here I am giving the difference between. Already resistance and resistivity separately I explain. But now in difference between form, minimum 4 points it is required. So first point is the definition. In definition we studied resistance, the property of a conductor due to which it opposes the flow of current through it. So what is the resistance? Property of conductor due to which it opposes the flow of current. So that property of conductor is called resistance. And what is the meaning of resistivity? The resistance of the conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section is called resistivity. General meaning of resistance and resistivity is same, but scientific meaning, if we will see, so slight difference is there. So resistance is the property of the conductor and resistivity is the resistance of the conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section. Unit means, suppose 1 centimeter length is there, so 1 centimeter square cross sectional area. So such conductor's resistance is called resistivity. Clear, student? Now next it is there, resistance is denoted by letter capital R and resistivity is denoted by letter rho. It is not P, it is rho, looking like a P, but it is a symbol rho. So what is the formula for resistance? R equals to V by I is the formula to find out the value of resistance. V stands for potential difference, I stands for current. And resistivity rho equals to R into A by L. R means resistance, A stands for area of cross section and L stands for length of conductor. So by using this formula, we can find the resistivity of the material. Fourth point is there, SI unit of resistance is ohm. What is the SI unit of resistance? Ohm. And SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Here only ohm is there and here ohm meter is there. Resistance of conductor depends on length and cross section of the conductor. These factors we studied. Resistance of conductor depends on length and cross section of conductor. But the resistivity does not depend on its length, shape and area of cross section. On the thickness, on the length, the resistivity it will not depend. So these are the 5 points for the differentiate between resistance and resistivity. It is very important question for the exam point of view. So students has to prepare this question properly. Now another important questions are there. So that is, why heating element of electrical heating appliances such as electric iron and toaster are made of an alloy rather than a pure metal. Instead of making pure metal, we are making that appliances with the help of alloy. What is the reason? You observe that in the electric iron, their coil is there. In heater, coil is there. That coil is not made up of pure metal, means like silver, gold, aluminium, copper. Like these metals are not used for making that coil. Then that coil is made up of nichrome, constantan and manganese. Like these alloys are used for making that elements, heating element. Why? What is the reason to making the heating elements of such type of alloy? Why it is not made up of pure metal? So the reason is there because the resistivity of an alloy is much higher than that of pure metal. If you will refer the textbook, NCERT textbook, in that one table is given. In that table, some particular metals, conductors, insulators, and resistors. Their resistivity is given in that book. So just go through that and copy that table. So you will understand the conductor has less resistance. Resistivity is less. The insulator has high resistivity, and alloys have the resistivity more than resistance and less than conductor. So just go through, you will get and you will understand what is the meaning of the first sentence. The resistivity of an alloy is much higher than that of pure metal. And second is there, an alloy does not go under oxidation easily even at high temperature. If we exceed the current, so it will not break, it will not burn. That is called oxidation. We are observing in our home that conductors are there. The copper, that wires are made up of copper, aluminum. If more current it is flows in that circuit, through that conductor, so what will happen? That insulation, it will melt, it becomes hot, and it will start catching fire. So many times you observed that. But in same condition, in that electric iron, in heater, in geyser, large amount of current we are passing. So it becomes red hot. Then also it will not burn. It will produce the heat. So that's why such alloys are used in heating appliances instead of pure metal. So these are the 2 points for using heating element of electrical heating appliances rather than pure metal. Hope you understand, students. So in the next video we will discuss how to use these formulas, resistance and resistivity, to solve the numericals. So if you have any doubts, students, you can ask me. I will clear your doubts. Okay, students? Have a good day. Thank you.